What's good, everybody? I thought we'd just do some Q&A today. Let some people get on here. Chuck Walker, how you doing? Ugly, Jazz. I feel like I'm just calling you straight up ugly every morning. How you doing, Janet? What's going on? So I just thought we would do some Q&A. I honestly had like several different topics we were going to talk about, but I realized we have not done any just straight Q&A in a long fucking time. So give me a second. We got a weird. I don't know. Anyway, so today we're going to go over some TikTok stuff. We're probably going to go over some Twitter stuff, that sort of thing. It's the beginning of the weekend. I personally cannot wait for this fucking weekend. We are going to have a good fucking time. Roz, how are you doing? We're going to have a good time, Crystal and I, this weekend. We're going to head out at some point in time. Definitely go to the fucking beach because it's supposed to be beautiful tomorrow. So for those of you that live in cold climates, I don't know what to fucking tell you. You're fucking crazy. You're insane. Got my coffee, got water. We're gonna fucking rock it today. I feel very, very, very good. And one of the things I just wanted to talk about first is this motherfucker. Let me get to him here real quick. And again, if you want to follow me on Twitter to see my thoughts on all sorts of other shit besides fitness shit, just right here, the MFing COO, you can check that out. But I wanted to talk about this guy I've been drinking. This motherfucker right here. Let's see. He's from Australia. Who the fuck are you talking about? I have no idea. Subham, how are you doing? Hello from Australia. Taro, where's Awesome Sauce? She's around someplace. I just got the fucking treadmill back here. Sometimes she lays on a treadmill. And the treadmill, by the way, for those of you that are wondering, that is for when Crystal goes on walks with our clients and people that are just in the app. She does it several times a week. Dakota, how are you? So this guy popped up on my feed on Twitter. I just wanted to fucking... He is really tan man. I don't know if you guys can see him. Yes, really tan man. Whoops. That is that Lindsay with an A. Anyway. So the really tan man said some really stupid shit. And I just wanted to point out to everybody, one of the reasons why I don't make V-Shreds videos anymore is because V-Shreds is just a fucking... He's just one person, one name, you know? He did lay the groundwork, I believe, for a lot of these fuckheads to, in fact, make a lot of money off of whatever. This guy is unpasteurized, seed oil free, founder of the Shire app to help you find quality local food. Now that is very, I like that. I really do. So I did I some of this shit the guy says, I totally agree with. He said some stupid ass fuck shit that I don't understand how people get there. 95% of people or 95% of history spend 95% of their time finding preparing food. If you don't, and you don't wonder why it's hard to get high quality food. That makes no sense because we don't live that back then. Just fucking stupid. Okay, so this guy, I spent the last 8 years overhauling my health. Here are 13 mistakes I made. First of all, I got to be real. Really tan man. You look like you fucking just changed your hair, stood up straight, and got a fucking tan and shaved your belly. You don't, this does not look different. This is the same fucking dude, just different fucking hair, less fucking stomach hair, and different lighting, and got a fucking tan. You don't look different. So, I mean, you're still in good shape, don't get me wrong. but you don't fucking look different. Like, this is not a transformation photo. For all I know, this was taken, like, this could be the one, like, this could be directly, like, a couple weeks before, and he just grew his fucking stomach hair back. 8 years ago, skinny fat. Not really. I mean, there's still good, like, it's fucking strange. Like, as somebody that was fat, like, this isn't really skinny fat. You can even see the like bicep in here a little bit. You know, like when we fucking pull this up, like, this is not. I would not call this skinny fat. You know, he's got his obliques. There's rib cage outline. There is pectoral development. Like, you're not skinny fat, bro. Like, this is. I mean, and don't get me wrong. If you would have just gone off of the, I was in good shape and I got in better shape, grift, straight up cool. But this is the type of shit that fucking pisses me off about these fucking people. Like, frankly, your chest looks better here than it does here. You know? Frankly, your chest looks better in your before than it does in your after. What the fuck? 8 years ago, I was skinny fat, chronically bloated, and got sick every few weeks. Fixing these problems took much longer than it should have because my progress was derailed by tons of worthless health advice. I'm sure you're going to point it out. And don't get me wrong, some of it I'm sure I'm going to agree with. Seed oils are sinister. I fairly much agree. Olive oil, go with. Seed oil, gotta fucking watch with. Vegetable oil, way fucking worse. It took you 6 years to realize that. Took me about 3 minutes of research. Omega-3s are awful. Uninformed health people always tell you to take omega-3s for fish oil, flaxseed, chia seeds, etc., but they give you cellulite, exacerbate IBS, and are even worse than ordinary seed oils. I'd have to see the data on that, not his Substack that he's talking about. Fasting is foolish. Starving yourself elevates stress hormones. I skipped breakfast for 3 years and my IBS just got worse. Eating early in the morning was the only thing that fixed my digestion. It's best done infrequently and only for religious purposes. So your personal data from you being a fuckstick makes it so you're just going to say that fasting is foolish. When in fact, for fucking most people, fasting is just how we used to fucking eat. I mean, most people did not wake up to breakfast fucking 70 years ago. You fuckstick. I don't know why I've been gravitating towards the phrase fuckstick either. Just, I don't know. Anyway, I'll find something. My brain will find something else here soon. But, so because your IBS, which is likely caused by many other fucking things, your IBS wants you to eat first thing in the morning. Normally when something that has something like irritable bowel has something to do with inflammation, every time you ingest food, your stomach goes through a process of inflammation, by the way. So your entire digestive tract. That's one of the reasons why fasting works well for people with IBS, ulcerative colitis, Crohn's disease, that sort of thing, is it gives longer to heal in between feedings, longer to heal in between inflammatory conditions. So this motherfucker is actually giving, that's very fucking negative advice, especially for people with IBS. Superfoods are superfluous. Black seed oil, sea moss, chlorophyll, whatever. I've spent thousands on such gimmicks. They've never truly helped. The data on fucking black seed oil and sea moss both are very fucking strong. Black seed oil is almost like a fucking high, like it's clinically shown, like in clinical fucking studies shown to fucking reduce inflammation. In like actual large studies, black seed oil has been shown to reduce inflammation. So you discrediting them when you look like you weigh like 110 fucking pounds, you should maybe shut the fuck up-ish a little bit. Carnivore is counterproductive. Eating zero plants kills your gut bacteria. Sad because they're also running your immune system and producing neurotransmitters. You know, I mean, I think that any extreme diet where you cut out all sorts of foods is all sorts of foods. Processed foods, different. But foods, I tend to agree. as somebody that eats in a decently carnivorous fashion a good portion of the week, I still take in vegetables and stuff like that. So carnivore should be seen as a temporary fix for certain issues, and or or if it is one of the only ways the person can control their hunger and they have a problem with food. Sun doesn't damage skin. There's lots of data out here right now. The sun did nothing wrong. Sunburn, skin cancer, skin damage. The sun is the root cause of none of these. Yes and no. I mean, I see where they're coming from. Again, I'm going to point out how he just fucking always puts his Substack on there. He doesn't actually fucking put anything. Water is a waste. I did the 8 cups a day thing, and it just made me dehydrated. Too much water pulls minerals out of cells. Your tissue also needs to be primed to accept hydration. Rain on a desert only makes it flood. Fruit juice or milk is best and in moderation. He's a stupid fuck. Just plain up. Really, Tan Man, whatever the fuck your name is, you now have my attention. You're a stupid fuck. What the fuck is wrong with you? All the fucking clinical data shows you should take in a half an ounce to an ounce of fluid before you fucking, or half an ounce to an ounce of fluid for every pound of body mass. I'm so fucking tweaked by that fucking statement, I can't even fucking get over it. Water is a waste. If you're short on minerals, you should eat more fucking whole foods and get more minerals in your fucking life. But to say water is a waste to a fucking already chronically dehydrated fucking population is one of the fucking more stupid things, I've ever fucking heard. And this is what, like, just like I said, people wonder why I don't make V-shreds anymore, because they're all over the place. They're all over this guy's a V-shreds. They're all over the place. They find some sort of fucking grift. They're pretty, and they have they fucking then put it out there to fucking try to get people's fucking attention. Hi, sweetie. How are you? What's up, baby? You having a good morning? Awesome Sauce took turns waking Crystal and I up last night. Keto is crazy. You want to be jacked and tanned, then your body must exist in a state of perpetual summer. You know what's available in the summer? Carbs, fruit, honey, starch. I could never build any sort of muscle without them. You could never build any sort of muscle without them. I'm going to remind everybody of what the fuck you look like. You could never build any sort of muscle without them. This is a picture of you apparently right now. Got a news flash for you, buddy. You haven't built a whole lot of fucking muscle right now. And this is a picture from you 8 years ago. Frankly, your chest is bigger 8 years ago than it is right now. So you pretending that you could not build any sort of muscle without them, when are you going to start eating them then? Because you don't have any sort of fucking muscle right now to you. I am not knocking you. If this is the look you are going for, great. But let's not pretend like you're some sort of fucking Hulk. And what the fuck? So here's the problem with keto. Here's the one, and I've said this many, many times, because here's the problem with keto. When keto is meant to be a short-term diet, it is going to fuck with you, because you are going to then have a time when you don't have a whole lot of hunger and you're only eating certain things. And then you're going to start introducing ultra-processed carbohydrates back to this, mostly sugars and shit like that, is what normally fucking happens. People don't just all of a sudden start eating potato. They start eating bread and sugary items. If you just introduce potato to keto, it becomes a sustainable lifestyle. Being in ketosis is great, but being in a caloric deficit is also great if you're trying to lose weight. However, for this motherfucker, trying to fucking pretend that carbs are the building block of fucking anything is crazy. Your bodies do not even need carbohydrates. They are not essential. But for him to be like, I was never able to build any sort of muscle without them. What the fuck? You're skinny as a rail, bitch. I mean, like, why? That's fucking crazy. Look at the fucking picture, the icon picture, and this. Like, you are lean, but I mean, what the fuck are you talking about, motherfucker? Like, pretty fucking pathetic. Food is kind of frivolous. High quality, real food is necessary, but don't get hung up on it. I agonized over eating for years. still had IBS. Need to reduce your overall stress. There are many things that have more of an impact than food. Food is health. What you ingest is health. Nature provides. If you fucking, if you, I mean, you can eat everything that affects your body in different ways. Like we were talking about dandelion yesterday. Dandelion root is a diuretic. Dandelion is actually very healthy for you. But food is frivolous, makes it so it's not important. Look at all the fucking processed carbohydrates on this fucking plate. This little bitch. I mean, what the fuck's wrong with you? Have fun. I agree with that. It's easy to become so rigid with your health rules that you don't enjoy your life. Unhappiness is literally bad for you. Stress hormones. It's the whole fucking stress hormone bullshit. And then he's got three more things he's probably going to talk about: sex and stuff like that. Oh no. Fucking smoking. It's nice. Probably don't smoke, hopefully. And fucking. But what the fuck? So this guy right here is trying to tell you how to build muscle, and you need carbs and shit like that to do it. He apparently is on a zero carb diet. What a fuckhead. I mean, they're everywhere, Like these fucking V-Shreds type people are everywhere. Morning vitamin. Fucking crazy shit. Crazy, crazy shit, man. This dude's grifting hard. No shit. Our body's made of water. That's the fucking thing. Like 70% made of water, and you're going to say, don't drink too much. A huge portion of obesity is caused by dehydration. Mark and I talk about this all the time because it's one of the next things we want to talk about after No Morbidity gets released. Hi, babe. Want to come up? No? Okay. But fucking, like, you literally, like, people mistake their food, their thirst cue for their hunger cue. So when they're actually dehydrated and thirsty, they eat instead. And they stay dehydrated. It's fucking pathetic. I mean, but yet this guy's going to tell you to drink fucking less. It's a zap. It's happening. Not that Fatima. Hello. Glad I finally made a live stream. What's going on, motherfucker? You just need to pay for his Substack. He knows exactly exactly. Emma, how are you? Watching this while having a coffee and getting ready for shop. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Morning. How the fuck are you? Hello from Australia. Hey, dropping by for a few minutes. What's up, TLM? Dustin, food always has a bigger impact when served with floating wicker tray, right? Elizabeth, how are you? I have better shoulders and pecs than the dude. I mean, it's fucking, but it's the same shit. It's the same fucking thing all the fucking time, Research is a harbinger of the Fittipaldi. That's fucking true. I mean, there's Twitter especially. Like, there's dudes that are fucking wildly popular that have got a whole bunch of people fucking grifted on, Like, fucking, it's crazy. Black seed oil? Yeah, black seed oil is fucking, I've never heard of black seed oil. I'm definitely going to look into it. It's a fucking anti-inflammatory. Give me a second. Okay, give me 1 second here. And this is the fucking bullshit. Like, when I can fucking just pull something up, this is a review of the clinical trials of black seed oil and its active constituent. Black seed oil and TQ is the ingredient, is the active ingredient, are shown to possess multiple useful effects for the treatment of patients with several diseases such as inflammatory and autoimmune disorders, as well as metabolic syndrome. Also, other advantages include antimicrobial, anti-narcotic, epileptic properties have been documented. The side effects of this herbal medicine appear to be not serious, so it can be applied to clinical trials because of many advantages. I mean, it has effects on hypoglycemia and hypolipidemic, bronchodilatory effects, and has been studied sufficiently. I mean, it's there's fucking tons of fucking data from this. Give me a second. That's the one we just did. Therapeutic effect of black seed oil. This is a blind trial. Sought to examine whether a supplement of black seed oil can improve pulmonary function, inflammation, and oxidant antioxidant markers in COPD patients. The study involved 100 patients with mild to moderate COPD, randomly divided into two groups: control group and BSO group. They were assessed initially. After 3 months, 44 patients responded to the control group, 47 patients in the BSO group. BSO group evidenced a significant decrease in oxidant and inflammatory markers. Like, so it's fucking. That's the fucking thing. Like, so I am a huge proponent that there's very little that fucking nature is not going to provide us when it comes to medicine. Like, all the way from hemp and THC through fucking anti-inflammatory markers, things to suppress your nutrition, things to suppress your appetite, that sort of thing. Like Slim Luna, the main ingredient in No Morbidity, one of the main ingredients in No Morbidity, one of the 4 patented ingredients. It's an extract from basically a cactus-like plant. I mean, and the reason why it got to be known is researchers saw that these people in India would go hunting. They would take some of this cactus-like plant with them. They would eat the plant. It would be the only thing they would eat for weeks at a time, and they'd barely fucking eat. They'd lose like 20 pounds when they were out, and they'd come back with all the fucking meat that they fucking hunted. Because they wouldn't eat the meat while they were away. They'd just eat the fucking cactus. They'd lose some fucking weight, and they weren't starving. They weren't hungry, and then they would stop eating, and their hunger would come back a little bit. You're like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, like medicine is there. Berberine is more effective than fucking metformin. It is in lots of fucking cases. For PCOS, berberine is more effective than metformin. I mean, fucking crazy. Give me a second. Ow. Are you okay? Are you good? Did you want to say hi? Did you want to say hi to everybody? You're not going to smack me today. No. There we are. Oh, really? Say hello. Say hi to everybody. Say hello. Yes. Oh. Anyway, hi, Awesome. Yes, Awesome Sauce says hello. How can anybody trust a guy that doesn't believe in water? I mean, when you don't believe in fucking water, I mean, it's just fucking insane. Hi, sweetie. My little fluffy baby. Let me get your eye stuff. I know. Big stretch. Oh, yeah. I know. I know. She's so cute. Just love her so much. And let's see. The cat got my attention. She's adorable. Guy literally implied water is killing your gains. I mean, it's fucking crazy. The floof. Yes, she is so floofy. She is, I think, 5 or 6. Oh, she's 6. Oh, you are. That's crazy talk. Oh, yes. Yes. My little baby. Husband has been intermittent fasting for high blood pressure and cholesterol, and he says he feels great. I mean, it's fucking to say that fasting is horrible for fucking IBS. Like, I'd love to see his clinical data. Like, and really, Tan Man, if you're watching, you stupid fuck. Uh, you're more than welcome to come on live any fucking time you want and explain your shit. Uh, seems like I'm an animal person. Like it's not just cats. I'm an animal person. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm a baby, but we have two other cats floating around here. We have a turtle. Crystal and I have owned snakes, all sorts of shit. Mine just turned 9, and he acts like he's a senior. Not her. She acts like she's a little baby. She's air smuggling right now. You guys can't see it. She's about to fall asleep. She cares not like me screaming and yelling does not bother her ass at all. She's so fucking used to it. Once I've heard a trainer tell a client, "Don't drink water. It has no vitamins, so it's not doing anything for you." It's a problem though. Like these fucking people are not actual fucking real fitness people. They're just personal trainers. They get a fucking certification. I had the certification. I took the Crystal's got like every certification under the fucking sun. It does very little. Like you know how to do their fucking method too. Like even with NASM, the NASM test focuses on like a majority of you learning their fucking method. That's it. You know? Are you okay? Just chilling? Okay. She came up there and laid on you. Yeah, she's just out. She's just chilling. This is very what we do. Oh, thank you, Stacy. I appreciate it. Snakes and turtles. Snakes, turtles. They're amazing. Easy to keep. You got to watch with the snakes, like depending on which kind you get. I got a Burmese python, and I thought I got a male. It turned out it was a female. They had to come take it. The Alligator Adventure in Myrtle Beach had to come take that motherfucker because it was getting so fucking big that it was going to hurt somebody. Like, if she didn't want to go back in the tank, I couldn't get her back in the tank. And I mean, she was big. She was fucking big. So, been thinking of flipping the IF and not eating later in the day, as it fits better with my work schedule. Are there any major drawbacks that you're aware of? You know I have several clients that do that. They just eat early in the day, like they eat when they went their first meal, and then they're done eating at like noon, and then they go on throughout the course of their day, and they don't eat again until the next day. I think that would be personal preference. I wouldn't like that at all. Anyone who tells you not to drink water is about to sell you something. What the fuck? And I don't even mind the selling. That's the thing. I mean, I do not mind people selling shit. Obviously, I fucking sell coach. Honey, you gotta go. I love you. She wanted to stretch out. We don't have that fucking kind of space right now. You know, again, and here's my coaching. You know, here's the coaching. You can get a 30-minute consultation. Gives you the app for a month. Gives you access to live and pre-recorded classes from Crystal. But what the fuck? Like, I mean, I don't mind the selling of shit. I really don't. I don't mind people trying to sell shit. I mind when people give really fucking shitty advice. And that's really shitty advice. IF is for shit and water does nothing for you. Drink juice or milk instead. Fuck you, buddy. Jesus Christ. That's some crazy shit. Some crazy shit. All right, so I thought I'd do this last week. I know I've talked for like a whole hour about a topic, then have to get off at the very end. So I thought I would just do some Q&A for you motherfuckers. Ask anything. And if I know the answer, I'll tell you. If I don't know the answer, I won't. So on hour 32 of my fast, weighed down 3 pounds from yesterday. Make sure you're staying hydrated. And that's not really 3 pounds of fat loss. Okay. You didn't burn 10,000 extra calories. Okay. And I'm not trying to burst your bubble, but that is likely just your body has processed through waste you've had in your body. Your body's kind of just empty now, you know? At any given time, there's X amount of pounds of food mass being processed in a person's body when they eat regularly. So I'm sure you're in a caloric deficit as you're burning calories and you're not moving, right? You're not going, but I do not believe you've burned 10,000 calories in 32 hours. You've probably burned. You've definitely lost some. Your body is going to your fat for stores. But I do think that you should very much like not depend on that being actual weight, like all of that being weight lost. Okay. Any way to boost metabolism, get some more muscle, be active. Do Do fucking do high intensity work, that sort of thing. But make sure you fucking make sure that you understand that it is like your metabolism. You can make sure you have good vitamins, minerals. Make sure you get all the colorful nutrition is what it's called. But I mean, to a certain degree, some people have harder times with it. If you have a very slow metabolism, if you think you have a very slow metabolism, at least go to the doctor, get some tests done. Okay. When is No More going to be available? We think next week or the week after. So we are working on graphics right now. So in fact, that's what I'll be doing as soon as I get off the phone with you motherfuckers. So I cannot fucking wait. I will be telling all of you, trust me, I'll probably do a special live just saying, here it is, explaining it all, explaining how I use it myself and how I've been using it. So, I've heard that if you drink water without minerals in it, it will take minerals from your body. It was an article somewhere, but that sounds crazy. What? And I mean, it is crazy. That is. I mean, how do people think that, first of all, even if it does, just eat more, like get more minerals from fucking nature. But secondly, that's like, I mean, it is so fucked up that they put this shit on people. Like you need a half an ounce to an ounce of fluid minimum in your body a day per pound of body weight, like to be healthy. So is a water fast healthy? Depends on the person. I personally don't understand. Like, depends on how long the fast is. Depends on the person. I'm not going to say yes. I'm not going to say no. If you water fast for 18 hours, absolutely, it's healthy for you. Normally, it reduces inflammation in the body, that sort of thing. If you go for fucking a month, I'm not going to say. I would say that that's not healthy. So, do you have keto meal plans for quick on the go? I work 10 to 12 hours a day of the week, and I'm looking for something quick. My job causes me to walk 13 to 15,000 steps. Any advice? Eat eggs eat eggs and fucking vegetables. There's your keto fucking meal plan. Like, are you looking for me to tell you exactly what food to eat? I don't do that. I think that that's stupid when people do that. I think it's stupid when people buy that, and I think it's stupid when people do that. Like, if somebody gives you an exact meal plan of shit to eat, like, you are learning nothing, and one and two, you're going to have to stay on that if you get results from it forever. So if you want to be on keto, eat mostly protein and veggies. Don't eat starchy veggies. You're on keto. Poof. Magic. But you don't need to fucking, like, I don't do meal plans. I don't. I take people's food and we adjust it bit by bit. We see what they're currently eating, and then we give suggestion, then make adjustment on portion size, healthier versions, healthier options, that sort of thing. I don't do meal plans. Meal plans are for a nutritionist or a dietitian to fucking write out for you, hand to you, and then you not be able to follow. That's what they're for. Some people go out of their way to come up with wild claims and statements just to correlate science and purchasing their stuff. Something I personally despise. I fucking agree. Do you need to work an hour 4 times a week to build muscle, or can you do 34 minutes? Like, there's no magic time frame. It depends on the intensity of person. Some people can work out for an hour and they don't get shit done because they don't work out intensely. I personally work out for about 35 minutes a day. Very fucking intensely, but. It depends on the person. It would depend on your nutrition. There's like massive amount of variables just in that one thing. I would suggest that if you're looking to build muscle, I mean, you're going to fucking be in the gym at least 3 or 4 times a week, fucking getting some, like, trying to push yourself with volume. And you don't necessarily need to be in the gym. You can build muscle doing fucking just about anything at home, dumbbells, that sort of thing. 3/4 to 30-minute targeting, you can still build muscle. I mean, depends what you're doing though. What do you think about supplements like Irwin Naturals testosterone up nitric oxide? I have no idea, Dakota, because I've never ever fucking seen it. So I have no idea. Quick way to ruin your kidneys: not drink water. No shit. Backrat, you could look into meal prep. To celebrate the 25 pounds I've lost these last few months, I'm hiking up a small mountain tomorrow. Fucking great job, Aaron. Great job. What's your opinion on coconut oil and food cooking? Coconut oil is fucking awesome. if you ask me. Uh, I mean, I use it to cook with. It's got a high smoke temp. It's better than fucking vegetable oil. That's for fucking sure. But I will say this: uh, I tend to I've been rendering the fat off of beef I get and keeping it, and then I use that fat to cook in. So one, that way I don't have to buy butter and oil, and two, it's fucking healthy fats. It comes from the meat I'm fucking eating. So and it's less waste. So it saves money, less waste. Fucking good for you. Why not? You know, one teaspoon, not tablespoon, but I'm in the UK. I got you, Emma. I have to see what you said. Anyway, reset if you need to. When you work out 35 minutes a day, how long is your warm up? 5 minutes. Listen to you while doing cardio. Cool, Taylor. Can't send super chats. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to, besides the fact that fucking fucking crazy. Let me see. Try now. They turned the monetization off. Fucking crazy. Casey, how you doing, by the way? Why do you think you have the right to interfere in people's diet choices? We only live one time. I'm not interfering with shit. I'm just giving you the information. I'm not interfering in shit you do, you bitch. You tried 4 times. Give it a try now. Am I a fan of HIIT? I like high intensity work. Depends on how the person likes it. I really don't like do fucking much interval in mine. Crystal's workouts that she's got me on right now are pretty high intensity, and I get like, out of the 30 to 35 minutes of go is maybe a complete total of 15-second rest periods of maybe 2 minutes. So why do you think you have the right to interfere in people's diet choices? We only live one time. We might as well be fat and disgusting and have all sorts of chronic illness and disease. That way, the life we live the one time is fucking horrible, and we are in pain, and we hate ourselves so much we just keep feeding ourselves more. That's what you sound like. What is your opinion on medical nutritionist that is not allowing me to quit sugar completely? I would ask them why. I seriously would wonder why they don't want you to quit sugar. I'd have them give you a fucking. Don't name call, please, you bitch. Whatever. Okay. Fucking. I don't know why that's your voice, but that is definitely your voice. Mm, I lost 3 pounds in 2 weeks and quit all carbs, and she's telling me it's dangerous. Fucking fuck her. If I get a second opinion, ask her to produce the fucking studies that are the reason why you shouldn't quit processed sugar. Fucking ridiculous. You are well within your right to gorge yourself into an early grave. I mean, my thing about it is though too, if you're fucking fat as fuck and you're eating in a way that keeps you fat as fuck, you're privileged. You're using hospital resources at uh, at a higher rate than other people. You're eating food more you're eating food in a way that's damaging your own health. We're having to support everybody. Society is having to support the person with fucking healthcare costs. It's shared healthcare costs. So unfatten yourself, you fat fuck. I'm not. You can choose whatever you want. You can, but there's it's like fucking choices have fucking consequences. I hear this all the time. I've heard this for 2 years. The choices have consequences. And when I came out and said all this shit that happened in the last 2 years was complete bullshit, people were fucking canceling me and fucking sending death threats and all that shit. They have choices. You have choices. You can glutton yourself and have society point at you and say, why are you gluttoning yourself? You're costing us money. You're fucking damaging your own health. You're being horrible to yourself. You look like a fucking fool. You're fucking damaging your own fucking life. You're limiting the life you have. We can say that, and you can still glutton yourself. Nobody's stopping you. Quitting processed sugar is bad for the sugar industry. Exactly, it is. Don't name call, please, or I'm going to speak to the manager. Exactly. Okay, buddy, what do you think? You have the right to stop somebody from saving somebody else's use. Exactly. Oh, here he is. I'm all for freedom of choice, and food isn't bad like cigarettes. So what do you want? Higher payments for fat people for health care? Actually, I would like, you should do something about that voice, dude. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you. By the way, I'm 6 foot and 250 fucking pounds. So, in other words, you're 6 foot and 300 pounds. You probably haven't weighed yourself in fucking forever. And you're fat as fuck. Just so you know. I mean, I know you're going to probably be like, I've got a large muscle mass. You're still fat as fuck. I mean, unless you're carrying around 225 pounds of lean mass, in which case you're bigger than fucking Mark. Shut up. Anyway, I'm all for freedom of choice, and food isn't bad like cigarettes. Not all food is bad like cigarettes. Some actually can be. Sugar is probably worse than cigarettes for people. I would argue, I could make some arguments about that. But if you glutton yourself, that's pretty bad. So, and it is freedom of choice. You can feel free to glutton yourself, and I can feel free to say, why the fuck are you gluttoning yourself into ill health and then causing my fucking healthcare to go up? What would I want? Higher payments for fat people for healthcare? It's a start. It's really a fucking start. Just to be very fucking honest. I mean, what if you use more of the resources, why would you not pay for more of it? It's a fucking start. I don't understand I don't understand why your life choices, being a fat ass glutton, mean that I should fucking pay more. Like when I was a fat ass glutton, I should have paid more. I don't understand. You know? I mean, you use more resources. It's like the fucking 2 seats on a plane thing. You're a fat fuck. Buy a second seat. Don't use the space of somebody else's fucking seat. Do you still sit food? No, we're going to be doing some events with Mark, though. What do you think about low carb alcohol drinks like seltzers or alcohol in general? Alcohol in general should be fucking taken in very rarely. You know, I mean, I still occasionally, I had a fucking whiskey last night. But I probably won't have any over the weekend or probably even next week or for weeks, you know. I put it in my based on a monthly rotation. I have in rotation, I have something I eat for pleasure once a week. I have something I do just for pleasure. So we were just sitting chilling on the fucking deck last night talking to our son. So a whiskey. I think it should be done in very, very. I almost never drink anymore, and I really fucking think that people, if you have a lot of weight to lose, you should probably not. You know, but if there's low carb and all like that, and you have one occasionally, you know, I mean, it's the same thing as like a holiday. You know, you are hot. Okay. Plus, it's most likely fat. Yeah. I mean, look. By the way, I am not fat. I am 6 foot and 250 pounds. I'm sure he bench presses 405 and squats 600, and got rock hard abs. He's a fat fuck. He's just a fat fuck. So, anecdotally, as a former type 2 diabetic, reintroducing a moderate amount of starch actually lowered my blood sugar as well, improving my mood. Good for you. Good for you. We want you to get your head out of the gutter. Yes, please raise healthcare prices for fat. I have no problem with it. Morbid obesity is as bad as smoking. There's plenty of data that shows that obesity leads to cancer more prevalently than smoking, like 13 different types of cancer. I would argue that processed food is currently doing more harm than cigarettes, especially to children. I would fucking absolutely be done. The voice is killing me, although you're missing the deep intake of breath every few words. Thank you. I will fucking add it. I forgot about that. Poor drivers pay more for car insurance. People who smoke weed need to pay more for life insurance. Yeah, people who smoke. I put the weed in there. But smoke need to pay more. Cigarettes will probably help this person at this point. Sorry, I think that they should pay more. I'm not sorry about it. I really am not. I don't like how you swear and stuff, you fucking cocksucking motherfucking bitch. Oh, whoops. Sorry, you didn't say that. I just did that in your voice, though. Hang on. Oh my God. I don't like when you swear. Please stop it. There. Now we got your full effect. Airplane seats came first thing in mind. Of course. Alan's swearing more. This isn't the Disney Channel. No, we're not going to groom nobody here. I'm here to learn. But you're not, because you approached it in a different way. You're just some fucking troll that thought they were going to come here and troll shit and I'm fucking making fun of for the audience's entertainment. Because in real life, you're a bitch. We know it. In real life, you're just a hoe. You literally would fucking do anything you fucking could to try to get a little fucking notoriety or anything like that. You're just a fucking cocksucking hoe. That's who you are. There you go. No one cares, quits being softy about the cussing and curse word. I know. It's fucking funny. What's your opinion on the American healthcare system? It's horrible. It's a sick care system. Do you think we should go back to pre-Obamacare where costs are based on health? Absolutely. It's truly the only fair way in society. Shared healthcare costs are fucking destroying us because there's no limit on what the fucking pharmaceutical and healthcare industry can charge. So we now have an industry that they for some reason don't need to explain themselves at all. They don't need to explain themselves even in the slightest. Most of the time, they don't even fucking explain why you need a certain medication. They just put you on it, and then they put you on a medication that makes it so you need another medication for the side effects from that medication. It's a horrible industry. The healthcare system in America needs burnt to the fucking ground and rebuilt as a fucking preventative model. We should very much get rid of the healthcare industry and rebuild from fresh. We should fucking have the pharmaceutical industry should be fucking just scrapped and literally fucking everything done from nutrition level first up through, and the government needs no fucking place in the healthcare system because they're the fucking half the reason why people are fucking sick. The government putting the fucking food pyramid in did more damage to fucking society than just about any fucking thing else. So the American healthcare system is fucking a for-profit system gift to the fucking actual healthcare system that it is and the fucking pharmaceutical industry. We spend $4 trillion a fucking year on healthcare in the United States. $4 fucking trillion. It's fucking insanity. 2.56 trillion of that is avoidable by lifestyle change. We share in $2.56 trillion a year that's avoidable by lifestyle change. If people like this Apollonius would fucking, stop fucking treating their mouth like a Hoover vacuum for food. Why interfere with how a person talks? We only live one life, exactly. While the UK is fat as fuck, the sugar tax is having a positive impact. Sugar consumption is down by about 30 grams. That's good. Thoughts on the book Deep Nutrition? Never read it. Do you think April Lauren is a phony? 100%. I tried, bro. YouTube is being bitch. I don't know. I appreciate you trying. If you're here to learn. Exactly. Is damaged metabolism a real thing? If you're talking about this Tuskegee experiment or whatever not Tuskegee, but if you're talking about the fucking one fucking starvation experiment, the fucking one experiment was run that showed like people like that were super fucking like they basically starved themselves. Their metabolism took a while to come back, damaged metabolism. It's not really that fucking true of a thing. What happens is you damage your fucking hormones by what you eat, and then your hormones fucking crash. So you need hormone adjustment more than fucking anything, because your hormones do play a very serious effect on your metabolism. So if you can get your hormones, back in by eating properly, even talking to a doctor, then you're fucking good to go. But if you crash your endocrine system by not eating enough dietary fat and shit like that, protein, amino acids, and fatty acids, it can have an effect on your metabolism to a great degree. So metabolic damage is real, but it's not real. Like not in the way that most people think. Most people act like, I don't want to damage my metabolism by eating 1,500 calories because I don't want to fucking think I'm going into starvation mode. And then they stay 300 pounds and fucking eat 4,000 calories a fucking day. Does the military diet work? Depends on which version you're talking about. All diets work. All diets work. A diet is a temporary reduction in caloric intake and a temporary increase in caloric expenditure. They all work. If it produces weight loss in one person, it works. It's a diet, though. It's a temporary thing. It's not a lifestyle. That's why they call it a diet and not a lifestyle. Make gym memberships tax deductible. Better than that. I fucking completely agree with that. Better than giving the fucking groomers fucking tax break. No shit. I'm a home care physical therapist. I can't tell you how much morbid obesity negatively impacts people's health in their older age, and more die much younger. Absolutely, it's fucking horrible. Horrible. Best thing I could have ever done was quit smoking cigarettes. For real. For real. If people saw their future would look like they would take their health more seriously. Very fucking true. Hi guys from Australia. Lost 40 pounds by swimming and eating less carbs. Good for you. Good for you. Great fucking job. I've heard of the vegan diet. Is the only healthy diet non-inflammatory. So should healthcare patients be higher for meat eating villains? No. It absolutely shouldn't be. It should be higher for if the person themselves is eating themselves into obesity. How people stay healthy, and the vegan diet is actually very fucking unhealthy for you. I mean, you would actually need vitamin supplementation if you stay on it long enough, and if you're not very meticulous about it. So, we're now seeing that you are a vegan. You heard the vegan diet in all your fucking. So for meat eating villains, I'm gonna go have a fucking steak later on in your fucking honor. You should eat meat. I think I'll donate to. You mean super chats? It works on your end. Okay, good. I watched a show on YouTube last night called Super Size, Super Skinny. I still have not watched it. A ton of people tell me to watch it, so everyone should hit the like button now. Thank you. Why do these people need to be coddled so much? I don't know. I really don't. I don't fucking know. I mean, it's just like they need to be told they're fucking amazing all the time. They don't need to explain themselves because they own Washington. That's a good point. That's a very good point. The doctors do not need to explain themselves because they own Washington. Very fucking good point. Oh, thank you very much. Minnesota starvation experiment. That's what I was referring to. Yes. I figured out April Lauren here. Her 1 hour walk is 5 minute walk, 55 minutes of setting up camera. Likely. Very likely. Very likely. She's a sham. Anthony Zapata. Morning, sir. Morning, people. Cutting out carbs has been extremely hard, mainly rice and pasta. Do you have any suggestions for substitutes? No. Rice and pasta. Rice I don't see a problem with, just to be honest. Pasta is just an ultra processed carbohydrate. That's what it is. Live and let live. You can glutton yourself with your vegan fucking crap all the fuck you want. You know, I'm gonna fucking eat a steak a day and fucking some veggies and like have a fucking 29-inch fucking waist and be 51 years old and doing 48-inch box jumps and fucking all sorts of shit. You know. You live and be on your medications. I just would prefer that if your fucking disgusting fatness would not fucking affect my healthcare costs. You know, that's what I would prefer. That you gluttoning yourself with fucking vegan food, thinking you're morally superior and healthier than other people. You're 6 feet 250 and vegan. You're fat as fuck. You're a fat fuck. If everything you said is true, which obviously it is, and you're just some fucking 13-year-old in his mom's basement. But if everything you said is fucking true, you are fat as fuck. You're 6 foot, 250 pound vegan. I mean, you can't see your penis when you look down. You just can't. You actually have to like fucking move shit out of the fucking way to see your penis. Fucking, let's be real. You know. So tired to eat caffeine. Get some, motherfucker. I eat steak. I'd rather have that with the baked potato than takeaway any day. Absolutely. Yeah, I've never heard of a 400-pound 70-year-old because they die. That's fucking truth. Thank you. A little creepy, but thank you. Humans are omnivores. Nature wants us to eat. I fucking agree completely. I'm a meticulous vegan. Apollonius, we don't want you. Gotta. Love me some grilled chicken. No shit. The vegan diet is unhealthy, question mark. This must be a joke. Look up smiley face. Okay. You should. It's if you eat fucking bunch of fucking vegan processed crap, it's very fucking unhealthy. And to be real, you got to watch out for B12 deficiency. Just to be very honest, look out for B12 deficiencies and iron deficiencies too. Make sure you're getting a very, like, if you're going to eat vegan, you should eat very seasonally. Like, don't just stick to the same things. You should eat very seasonally, and you should not eat processed carbohydrates, which you're probably eating a fucking shit ton of, which is why you sound like that. I'm a pediatric nurse in my home office. I can't find nurses that work that can lift the larger immobile kids and keep up with the active ones because so many nurses are obese these days. That's fucking sad. Simply Delicious by Megs. That's fucking sad. I'm proud to be a villain meat every day. He said over a long period of time if you don't supplement with vitamins. Yeah, well, I know. So. A steak a day. That's a lot of red meat. I'm hungry. Who wants a steak? I hear you. Vegan diet can be unhealthy. Depends on what you consume. Most vegans stick to consume junk food. Exactly. That's what I was saying. Fucking funny shit. So I guess I shouldn't listen to Dr. Greger, the vegan food scientist. I don't care who the fuck you listen to. You can listen to whoever the fuck you want, you fucking loser. Bitch ass, punk ass bitch. Anyway, you need to collaborate with Steve Shaw, like mine said it. Nah, we're good. Most vegans I've seen look like the undead. I know some vegans that are pretty healthy. When I was a vegetarian, I ate tons of mushrooms. That was my meat. I love mushrooms. So my diet is mostly beans, tofu, lentils, and occasional sweet treat. 100% vegan. Tofu is fucking highly processed. I hate to be annoying, but please, when does No Morbidity come out? I will be doing a full fucking video on it. We're hoping next week or the week after. We're finishing up some graphics on it right now, and I will let everybody know. I promise. I'll be doing a whole live on it. Dr. Grieger does not promote processed foods. Good, that's awesome. I don't know who the fuck he is, nor do I care. Vegetarian husband, 6'3", 80 kilos, not a fat fuck. We don't want unhappy and unhealthy vegans and vegetarians in our lives. Fuck, no shit. 250 on that. Yeah, 250 pounds on that shit. You're fucking fat. I honestly tried vegan diet in my life. It's a lot of carbohydrates. That's the thing. To eat vegan and get the proper protein you need to eat a lot of calories. That's the fucking thing. So I like my steak medium rare. Thank you. You bought my steak for the day. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, old bat. Salmon is best. I love salmon too. Beans on toast is fire. I like beans. How many beans do you have to eat to be 250 pounds? I don't know. So, oops. Oh, jeez. Time fucking flew. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, I'm a forensic nurse, and the majority of nursing specialties are sedentary and poor CNAs or BHAs do the lifting. It's sad. It really fucking is. So, dude, the comment of that voice, these live streams are awesome. Thank you very much. I do need to get going. Old bat. You can eat what you want, of course, but think about the animal suffering. Think about and I read that as sizzling, like in my pan. Listen, like my thing is fucking, you know, animals eat other animals. You know, I get where you're coming from. You know, you would rather nothing die. Think about the plants when you eat them. They don't want you to eat them either. Just so you know. Fucking losers. Losers. Anyway, all right, guys, I do need to get running. I got to go run a few errands. I hope everybody has a great fucking weekend. I might release a video or two today. We'll see. But if not, I hope everybody has a great weekend. If I get a launch date for No Morbidity, I will be going fucking live. I'll be going live and talking about it, doing videos, all sorts of shit. I hope everybody has a great fucking day. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll talk next week. God